Burton Street community is a historically African American working class neighborhood that has a long, proud history in Asheville and West Asheville in particular. The community has developed over the years from a community that was segregated during the Jim Crow period up through the 1950s and 60s, uh, and has become and it has always been a vibrant community made up of distinct small streets and crannies in which neighbors know one another, historically speaking, and have dealt with a variety of issues. Dwayne is an outstanding artist who's done much in the neighborhood in terms of community organization and helping from neighborhood cleanup to getting youth involved to sustainable local agriculture issues.
So the reason we did this is because we wanted to create a space in the neighborhood that people could come to and chill, and that because of such a a lot of drugs, a lot of strangers, a lot of people not knowing who's who, and it was just not a real sense of community because you had all this other stuff on top of it, but there was a sense of community underneath that. So we just want to try to get people to come out and start at least talking to each other. So between the drugs and what was going on in the community at the time, and the war in Iraq, that's why we named it the Peace Garden. I knew what art I was making at the time. I knew it was real political. But the thing is, what type of supplementary information you can add to the art to where this is like an outdoor library. It's like it knows are the captions. Like if there's something about the prison industrial complex, I have a caption made out of garbage that talks about the prison industrial complex, a book that you can read, and also a video and the state statistics on how it affects the African American population or people in general. So it's like to have that additional information really just makes because I want people to come here and say like kids to say wow, and I want everybody to come here and leave like wow, thinking like wow I didn't know that, or and what can I do about it, or who is doing something about it. So now we even added information about organizations and groups who are actually trying to address the particular issue about water quality or prison industrial complex. So you really giving people a real information experience, but they won't know it just walking in, just walking up in it. What's going on? This is garbage. But then the most consistent statement I want people to realize is like we have to do something different about the environment and about how we treat each other. I mean, it's such a revolt. I mean, it just continues to grow and grow, and I think for me, I see a lot of people in here that I wouldn't people wise. I see a lot. I walk through here and I see like wow, it's 10 people in here walking through. There's 5 people, 3 people. Is one person sleeping down in the hammock. So I think it's a place that people I think it's been here long enough that a lot of people feel comfortable here to come and walk in, and for the neighborhood itself, I think it's like one of the monuments we wanted to be in this neighborhood. It's something like, okay, that's the garden. Like somebody say the Burton Street Peace Garden neighborhood. People, oh, I know what that is. I know